Hi guys. The other night I was doing a late practice session testing out this device. This is actually a WeatherTech cup holder adapter stuck into a guitar stand, and I was experimenting with using it to get close-ups of my left hand and my picking hand, and I think it came out pretty cool. But I realized when I looked at the test footage that it actually gives me a great example to show you how I practice integrating new things into my playing. So take a look at the clips real quick, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, in the first clip, I was working on synchronization between my two hands, doing fast alternate picking and string skipping using scale partials. If you notice when I move on to the second clip, I'm starting to apply that into my normal playing. So the idea is to try to incorporate bits of the thing you're working on into actual other musical passages so you can get used to how those would be used when you're improvising. The third phase is me working on other aspects of my normal soloing, but doing deliberate practice in order to work on how smooth the transitions are crossing strings, how smooth the legato is, what the picking sounds like, the accuracy of bending, vibrato, all of those things that you're constantly maintaining. So my philosophy on learning a new technique is, rather than doing a pure technique thing, so in other words, when it comes to alternate picking, a lot of people will pick like all four notes in a row and go down, up, and do that on every string. Now, while we sometimes do chromatic partials like that, it's not very musical. And so the thing is, your ear's not hearing something that's actually scalar that you're using a lot. So it's like you're feeding your brain junk food, or it's sort of like if you wanted to be a world-class wide receiver in football, if all you did is practice running as fast as you can in a straight line with no pads on, that doesn't bear any resemblance to what you actually have to do, which is being able to run fast, change direction, and do that all with the pads on and still be fast in the game doing game activities and not just a straight line activity. So when it comes to working on technique, yes, sometimes you have to work on pure technique, and it's a good thing. But I think it's more important to try to apply that technique, in this case alternate picking, to actual scalar activities, because you're going to be going through like changes in patterns that we've talked about, like 1 2 4 1 3 4, and changing strings and changing directions and number of notes. So if I can keep that all going rather than just straight line speed going 1 2 3 4 all the time, it's a better test for things I will actually be doing when I'm improvising to see if I can mess myself up. And once I have that, I have to try to integrate that into my playing. So it's great if you can play some of those ideas by themselves, but if you can't find a musical usage where you can go in and out of the things you normally do and incorporate it, it's not very useful and you'll have a difficult time. So I think in practicing, it's always important to try to, as soon as you can, try to practice those things in a musical way and incorporate them into things you would do stylistically. Anyway, I hope this helped you guys out. If you would like detailed lessons on specific techniques, like let's say you wanted some videos on how to hold the pick to make alternate picking work, or how to do sweep picking and ideas like that, I would be happy to do that. Just let me know. Thanks.